The United Bank for Africa, UBA, has unveiled a chat banking app in Kenya, making the country making it the latest to unveil the service among its 20 African subsidiaries. The service, dubbed Leo, rides on Facebook Messenger, allowing customers to sign up for accounts, request for mini statement, airtime top-up, fund transfers, check user balance, and live chats at the Customer Fulfillment Center. UBA plans to introduce mobile money transfers, interbank fund transfers, and payment of bills in the near future. Speaking during the unveiling of its first kind of service in Kenya, the banking industry, Isaac Mwige, UBA Bank Kenya Managing Director, said that the company was marking yet another great milestone in the Kenyan banking industry.
Commitment as UBA Bank basically extends beyond our customers and reaches out to all people in this country of all ages and all social standing. This is more expressed by UBA's pursuit of major opportunities in the country, in particular in supporting the government's Big Four agenda.
We are also aware that a lot of customers, younger customers and technologically savvy customers are increasingly demanding for banking services to be done on electronic platforms, their phone, the computers, and other devices. What we have done as a bank that is forward-thinking, forward-looking, and responding to the needs of our customers is to be able to provide solutions that they can access wherever they are.
We have a very, I was going to say severe, but a very strong wall that stops anything from coming in without having, first of all, to be checked very, very, very carefully. Being in 20 African locations and being in the US with branches in the UK, we obviously then have teams and teams of people every day just trying to make sure that this is well fortified.
Well, to expand and get deeper into this conversation, we now want to drop it off to my colleague, Julia Wino, who is in Westlands at the UBA Bank, just to have a conversation around the strategic outlook for the bank when it comes to the digital markets. Over to you, Julie.
Good afternoon to you, Abby. What it actually says that technology is increasingly growing each and every day, and most of the time we get to have new discoveries that actually get to improve the lives of people in the country, at the same time create job opportunities for young people. And at this particular time, what is actually the newest technology is that UBA has launched a new app that goes by the name Leo, where all their mobile users, I mean their account users, are able to transact money through Facebook. This is something new in Kenya that we have not seen for quite a long time, and they are able to actually buy credit using their application in Facebook. They can actually access their account through Facebook. And right about now, I am joined by one of the heads of UBA who's going to give us a deep insight of what this application means to the Kenyan market and why at this particular time. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. First of all, I'd like you to introduce yourself, and we want to thank you for having this interview with KTN News.
Thank you very much, Julie. My name is Isaac Mwige. I'm the Managing Director for UBA in Kenya, and I'm very glad that you're here today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mwige. Let me ask you, first of all, that this is something new in Kenya. It has not been there before. So what does this mean for the artificial intelligence, for the mobile banking networks? How is this going to improve lives in the banking sector?
Thank you very much. I think the real drive and the reason for this is just to make it more convenient for our customers to be able to interact with us. Banking is changing. It's no longer a place you go to. It is something that you do in your normal course of your day. So a lot of users, a lot of our customers are on Facebook. So we're just taking banking to them. But we're making sure that we do that safely in a way that they can be able to interact with the bank without any without compromising the integrity and the safety of the transactions that they are undertaking.
All right. We have other social media platforms. We have Twitter, we have WhatsApp, we have Instagram. Why was your main interest on Facebook?
I think Facebook was just the first one, with over 7 million users on Facebook at any given point in Kenya. That was just the first part. We are developing the technology to be able to be on Twitter and all the other social media sites. But at the bottom of everything is the safety within which you're able to transact, because once you get to a certain critical point in the application, it will then redirect you to the secure banking sites. Then you can then be able to now interact one-on-one with the bank directly.
Mr. Mwige, there's been a lot of insecurity around mobile money transactions. People do not trust their banking accounts most of the time because there's a lot of corruption that has been going on. At the same time, we also have fraud kind of systems that are happening in the country. So what makes this different, that you can assure Kenyans that once you have this application on you can actually use it through your Facebook account, that it is secure, security is guaranteed 100%?
That's a very good question. In fact, it's coming at the very right time, because the central bank has been with us just trying to get this security dealt with. We've had incidences, and you've seen it going around on social media. But we've programmed this. It's artificial intelligence. We make sure that it doesn't get into the core banking site. So when you need to then interact at certain critical points in your transaction, it will redirect you automatically, seamlessly into the banking platform, where then you're guaranteed of that safety and security. It is an absolutely integral part of this. It's very well built into the product.
If you can give us a brief description, how does this work? What do you have to do in order to have the application also attached in your Facebook account?
It's the very simple steps to log on. It's as easy as ABCD. It's very quick, logical steps. Gets to a point, you scan your face in, get your ID, scan it in as well, run through the database at the back there. And, we can authenticate the user very quickly and run this through the normal KYC processes, all instantaneously. So it's for the end user, it's a very seamless transition between the different things happening in the background.
To my probably last question, now that you've also said that you're going to implement this system in other social media networks, let me say probably WhatsApp, because majority of Kenyans also use WhatsApp to do their businesses and also connect with different people. So how soon should they expect to also be able to do their money transactions through Leo in their social media platforms?
The essence of this is to drive convenience to our customers. So if that's where they're transacting, if that's where they're spending their time, then we will make our way to them. It's no longer them coming to us. We are the ones going to our customers. It is in process. We are building it up. The security concerns around that have to be looked into very carefully. So we are in the process of that development. And as soon as it is ready, we will announce it. Yeah.
Are there any risks involved while using this application?
Absolutely none. And we say that without fear of contradiction, because we've tested it. It is already in UBA is in 20 African countries. This product is already launched in 13 of them. So we are completely sure that what we're offering is a world-class product that is available seamlessly across the different geographies that we operate in.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. Abby, as you heard, this is quite an interesting application that Kenyans are going to be using, where they can access Leo through their Facebook accounts, in that they do not have to go to the banks or actually use their mobile money services, but then they can use Facebook as well to do their money transactions. Back to you in studio, Abby.
Well, Julie, if you can hear me, just a last question. I'm curious to find out how much have they invested in this platform, and what are they seeing this doing on their balance sheet at the end of the day?
All right, let me cross back over to him to give us that answer. We're getting information from our viewers, actually, that they're interested to know how much did it cost you to actually come up with this application?
All right, thank you. That's a very good question. UBA has invested a lot of time and resources on this. It's a product that we've been developing over the last 5 years. So you can imagine the intensity of that development and the cost implication of that. But we have undertaken that knowing that we must give a platform that's easily accessible across all our 20 different locations across Africa and the world at large.
All right. Thank you so much. Abby, that is what you're getting from this end. Back to you in studio.